Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video, whatever, check out my other videos. Today I have my best friend Amanda with me. We're gonna tell some ghost stories. First I'm gonna start off with this thrift store that I used to work at. When I first started working there, I was only 18, and I worked there until I was almost 21. So it's a little background on it, I guess. Some of the haunted stuff that would happen there, stuff would fly off the shelves, you would hear the clothes moving around. At night, when we would be leaving, we would have to wait for the manager to come to the front to punch in a code. And when we were all up there together, the back doors where the production area was, basically where they go through the stuff to bring it out onto the floor, the doors would start swinging violently. Pretty scary.
That's trippy.
Yeah, we would freak out every time. And then there was, when I was doing an overnight, they only did overnights maybe twice a year during Halloween time to set up for Halloween. Halloween's a big thing there. And I was sitting there, and on this side there was the managers. This side was some of my coworkers, and I was sitting there with one headphone in, and I felt something come up and go like this to me. So I turned and I'm like, there's nobody there. I'm like, and I looked over at the managers and I'm like, did you guys touch me? Did you need something? They're like, no, we haven't moved. Looked at my coworkers. Nobody moved. Something touched me to this day. Still don't know what it was. So there's that. That was pretty creepy. That's pretty much all I have for there. You got any stories?
Oh, I have a few from my past job, the hair. We always say that there's a lady ghost there, and we say she's a lady just because she used to hang out in the women's bathroom a lot, so we just kind of assumed she was a woman or a perverted man. I mean, we're not sure. But we actually did confirm the other day that it was a woman because they actually saw a full body apparition. Yeah, it was crazy. We were closing up, and my coworker Anissa, she was walking down a certain section in the very back by the windows, and right behind her comes this woman walking. Yeah, she went to the kitchen. She was like, did you see that? Oh, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, let's go home. I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, no, I've always wanted to do one of those little apps, but I'm always afraid because that's where I work. So I'm like, oh God.
I've done it where I work.
I don't know. It's like I know it's haunted already. I don't know how haunted. I want to know how haunted it is. Like, that's kind of,
I don't know. I think it's interesting. You get to learn stuff. I feel like.
Very true, very true.
I feel like. Okay, I have another one from an undisclosed hotel. I'm not gonna say exactly where it is, but there was one time I was outside, and you've heard the story a million times, and there's a hallway you have to walk in to get to the ladies' bathroom, and then it's like another hallway, and for whatever reason they always turned off the lights, and the light was off, so I went in there, I opened the door, I turned on the light, and I saw a full body apparition of a woman standing near the stalls, and I knew it wasn't anybody there in that area at the time because she was in older style clothes, and I was like, yep, nope, I don't have to pee anymore. Nope, done. And I left. And then a little more recently when I was there, I saw her again. And I really had to pee this time. So I was like, screw it. I'm going pee. I don't care. Like, nope. And
you perv ghost.
Right. She was standing by the sinks this time, and I saw her out of the corner of my eye. And I'm like,
oh,
nope,
yeah.
Nope.
Especially out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
You're like, nope, look away.
Yeah, I went to the stall, and I went pee, and I just had a feeling on my chest that I couldn't leave the bathroom. So I called Victor and I'm like, I need you to talk to me right now.
I think you called me one time too.
I probably did. He's like,
Just talk
what's
to me."
wrong? And I'm like, I can't leave this bathroom without somebody talking to me. Just talk to me. And he's like, okay, weirdo. So when I got in the car, I'm like, dude, I saw it again. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. That bathroom still freaks me out to this day.
Yeah, you've called me once or twice, and you're like, I don't want to talk about it, but can you just talk to me and calm me down? So we talk about normal, everyday stuff. He's like, okay, I gotta go. Thank you, though.
That's
And then you
scary.
told me later on, yeah, this happens.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that happens. It's scary. Like, you never know.
Didn't you guys have the app out a little recently?
A couple weeks ago, my
You said they were very talkative.
yeah, they were very, very talkative. They wanted to show themselves too. So that was a little scary. I
I
don't
don't
know.
want to be able to do that.
It's scary,
It's too
but it's
trippy.
cool. Especially the
true.
one where you could see them. Sorry about that. My phone and ring light died at the same time. That was some crap. But now we're going to talk about when we went to the graveyard with my family. It was me, Manda, my mom, my dad, and my little sister Lex. We were playing with the Ghost app. Do you have your phone so we can show them and explain the apps? We're not going to open them because we're in my house and I live here. I don't want to know what's in here. I do know that
I thought you did want to.
No, I do know my granny's here. She passed away a couple of years ago. She was my life. She was pretty great. So we have, I don't know if you could see if the ring light,
Here, let me see if I can.
dim it down.
Yeah.
That works. We're a mess. It happens.
I do this for you.
So I'm gonna dim this down so you can see. Let me just. I can't click it.
I'm gonna see it. It's right there.
Okay. So which one's that?
Or just drop it. That's fine.
Which one's that? So there's that little. You can see us in the
It's a little
background.
baby hand.
It's a little hand like a ghost. It's called Ghost Hunting Tool. And then there's also.
Oh no.
You're fine. There's also one called Ghost Detector. Oh, I just clicked on Pandora.
Okay. That got me scared. I was like, no.
She thought I clicked the app. Here, exit out of your Pandora.
You got scared too.
Maybe a little. It happens. Okay. So, those are the apps we use. The one app, they come through and they can just choose words, talk to you, and then the other one, it actually shows the spirit
You
itself.
can talk to those two, but I don't. It's Do you want to make contact? It says.
Oh,
You're like,
I didn't know. I haven't
maybe.
played with it that much. Only at the cemetery, and I let my dad take my phone and use it. This
And
was
then I had my app on too.
Yep, and my mom had hers on, and I think we had another one on. This was before I even thought about starting this channel. Well, I've thought about starting this channel for a long time, but it was before I actually got into it, or else I probably would have vlogged then. But we got some pretty crazy stuff.
Like with the flag.
But the flag, my mom kept getting this name that came across. I can't remember the name for the life of me, but
I remember the name on the stone. It was Brendan or something like that. And it was like, I think it was Braden or something.
something
Was Brandon
like
Braden?
that. Something like that. It was close to the name that my mom kept getting up. Was the same, was close to the name on the gravestone. And what's weird is anybody that knows me knows that my boyfriend is in the military, and we're walking. We're walking, and I'm like, oh, is this the military area? And we're looking, and I noticed that there was one flag down, so I decided to pick it up. Keep in mind, this is the middle of October. It is maybe 60 degrees outside, no less. Like, we were comfortable in a t-shirt, if not a sweater like this. And I picked this flag up, the only flag that was down, and there was frost covering it. And we kind of all freaked out. And then at the same time, my dad got an apparition on my phone because he was using the one where you could see him, and you could see the thing walking towards the phone, and then my phone was at like...
Didn't your mom's app say frost? Because
Yeah.
it really freaked
yeah,
us
yeah.
out.
My
When we were
mom's
like,
app-
what?
Yeah, I forgot about that. My mom's app said snow.
That's what it
said.
was, snow.
And I
Because
found
it was
the
close,
frost.
but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no sprinklers. Even then, it wasn't cold enough to freeze. And why was it only just that flag?
Yeah.
Just that flag.
There was no other...
There was nothing around it that was frosted.
And we even checked the ground, like the grass, and we were touching it. It wasn't wet, nothing. I forgot about that. See? This is why I have you around, to remember the little details.
Snow, that's what it says.
Snow. And then, but when my phone died, my phone was at like 57%
Yeah.
when we got there. And then it dropped down to 20 after I started using the app for a little bit. And then it dropped down to 10. And my dad's like, hey, it says your phone's dying. And as the thing's walking towards him,
Yeah,
my
and
phone...
it was a really creepy one. I wish we could pull up the photo.
Me too.
But it was, the way it looked, it was the one with the flowing hair.
Yep.
It was really creepy.
And it was
something out of the garage, that's for
Walking towards
sure.
us.
You could see it walking.
And my phone died. Just completely
I
died.
feel like it sped up and then your phone died.
Yep.
Like it was running towards you and then it just died.
It sucked the energy.
Yeah, pretty much. We just all stared at our phones like
We all looked. We're like, my mom's like, okay, ghosties, we're gonna leave now.
You have to stay here. Bye.
Don't follow us. If there's anything else you need to say it now, because we're going.
Yeah. And then as we were leaving, they were still talking
Yeah,
to us. They were like, don't go, or
come back.
yeah, one was saying don't go, another one was saying run.
Yep. And then
Right as we were about to leave the
yeah.
graveyard.
And then as soon as I plugged my phone in the car, my phone was at 20%. I was
Mhm.
like, what the? It just died. Like, what's going on here?
Was the one named Anne? Is that what the ghost was named? Anne?
And
Or yeah, it was Anne. She kept following us. We were like, hi Anne.
yep,
She was nice though. That was a nice ghost.
that was a very, very nice ghost.
Yeah, she really
See-
messed with us.
As you guys can tell, we're crazy. We love ghost hunting. Like,
No
we
big
have
deal.
white people.
I know.
That's not white people shit.
Goodness gracious.
I'm trying to think of what else. We have so many stories.
Oh, we went to the pet graveyard.
Oh yeah, the
We
pets.
wanted to do the whole myth about the clapping, but
Yeah.
it wasn't at night.
So there's a pet cemetery out here, and Circus used to have an elephant, and legend says that if you...
I can't remember the name.
I can't remember either.
I want to say it was like not Jumbo or something.
No, it's
something.
like Stony, or... Is that what it was?
Stony.
It was Stony.
Mhm.
If you go to Stoney's gravesite and you clap and applaud and whistle, he'll show himself. So maybe one day we'll do a vlog and we'll...
I know it was during the day, so we couldn't quite do it right, but we did have a few dogs. We heard a few barks though,
We did hear barks, and there's no dogs that live in that area.
and there was
so-
no people, and we kept hearing stuff.
Yeah,
pretty
it was cool.
It was a nice, chill kind of ghost hunt day.
Shall we talk about what happened in my garage?
Oh my gosh, it still freaks me out. And we're gonna go in there later.
We're about to go
Oh
in there.
my gosh.
We are gonna vlog while we're in there, so watch for that video.
You see us later on. Go. What was that? Oh my goodness.
But there was one day Amanda wasn't here, and
Shocking.
Amanda is always here. Like, I swear to you, Amanda is always here.
You'd be bored without me. Don't lie.
Just kidding. My life would suck without Amanda. But it was just me, my sister Ashley, her best friend Hesky, and my uncle. We were sitting in the garage, and we heard 4 knocks. And it sounded like somebody in the bathroom, and my sister's like, hey, go give whoever toilet paper. And I looked at her, and I'm like, there's nobody home.
They went to go drop off Mark.
Yeah. They're like, what do you mean nobody's home? I'm like, they took Mark home. Mark is my little sister's boyfriend. So, sorry, I just kind of assume everybody knows. It's bad. But,
Now that you're in the loop.
so my uncle's like, go inside and check who it was. And I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm not going
I'd
inside.
be like, no, I'll stay here.
They're
No,
like,
I'm good.
call them and make sure they're not home. I call my mom and she's like, what do you want? I'm like,
Sounds about right.
That's a pretty good impression. Everybody says it sounds like my mom. But I was like, you guys aren't home, right? And they're like, no, we took Mark home. And I'm like, oh, well, we just heard knocking inside. Well, what was it? I don't know. I'm not going inside to check. I'm too chicken. My uncle went inside. He didn't see anything. Then there was the time when Amanda was there. It was me, Amanda, and Ashley, and we were talking about mine and Amanda's upcoming trip to Disney. Here I go, mentioning it again.
Oh, no. Got her started.
And Amanda's like, I've never fully experienced Disney. Like, I want to experience it 100%. Like, I want, what did you say?
Well,
I
with the
wanna
Disney
ride the
fanatic.
rides. Yeah.
It's
Disney
bound to
queen.
happen. Gonna hear all kinds of things I didn't even really want to.
Shut up. But she was like saying how she couldn't ride the rides because of a reason that I'm not gonna mention on here because it's kind of like messed up. But Ashley was like dying. She's like, and I go, why are you laughing? And she's like, because of what Amanda said, it was hilarious. And then all of a sudden she's laughing so hard and something gets thrown.
No one was home. There was nothing like, it wasn't like something just fell. Something, we saw it fly. Like just out of nowhere, like someone actually threw it. It was pretty trippy.
Sorry, gotta hydrate. Want some water?
Ashley didn't feel like laughing after that.
Some fresh water. Yeah, Ashley stopped laughing after that. She's like, I'm done laughing now. It's time to be serious. We have a visitor. You wanna see our evil visitor? Yep, see? It's evil. Look at how handsome he was. He's evil. That's my baby Oliver. He's an asshole.
Like mother, like son.
You come here. You give me kisses. He's so done with me. Like my Vegas Strong shirt. Thanks, Sands, for my awesome shirt. Actually, it's more like thanks, Victor.
Shout out to Victor.
Shout out to Victor. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
There goes my dog. He's leaving me now. He growls at me, almost bites me, and he leaves.
Bye, dog.
I think that's about it for our story times.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll think of something in a minute and be like, oh yeah, let's talk about it. But for now, I can't really think about anything.
No, me neither. So, on that note, we're gonna end story time here. And yeah, like I said in the beginning, just like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I'm kind of curious on if you believe our ghost stories or not, because we're crazy white girls. Like, straight up, we're crazy. But yeah,
Seek the thrill.
I think we just want to know. I feel like want to explore the unknown.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at least we're safe about it. Some people just don't know the proper way to do things, and they invite things into their house. It's just like not the proper way to do that.
That's true. Like your Sally ghost.
Ooh, Sally.
We'll save that for next. For
Okay,
another
yeah,
video.
yeah.
Okay, you'll learn. You'll learn about Sally. Sally's a scary one.
Oh, I don't like
But-
Sally. Sally's evil.
On that note, thank you so much for clicking on this video again, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. My dog loves me. Trying to shoot a video here.
No big deal. Yeah, he does
Thank
not
you.
care.
You're so sweet. Tell me that.
I don't know, but you push play.
You don't want to film? Hello. What is that? Do you look beautiful?